Hey. Yo, what's up? Hey, Mateus. Good to see you, dude. Hello. Okay, I'm opening up this thing. I might close this. I started making this last night. I thought it was kind of cool. It has like an EDX vibe. But yeah, you guys can let me know what you think. It should only take a second to load. But I'm not sure if I'm going to work on this one. I also have kind of like a darker track I want to try, since I don't usually do that type of stuff on here. We shall see in one moment when this opens. But yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? We got 5 people. We're hanging out. It's cool. Hello. Yo, Graham, what's up? Good to see you, dude. How are you doing? Okay, hopefully this will open in a sec. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, okay, so here's the track. Tell me what you guys think. Okay, so that's the track. I'm not 100% on it, to be honest with you. There are some cool things in here. Like, I did the reverb sweeps pretty well, I would say. Like, I'll show you. There are these. That, where it sounds like it's reversing into itself. It's just some reverb. The way I did it was just by automating the mix on a reverb to go up. I think I did it a little bit too much, though, to be honest with you. Because I also have one over here. And I feel like that's doing a little too much. So I'm going to get rid of that. The only other sound that has that is this one down here. But yeah, I think this could be cool. I don't know. It's alright. It's alright, I'm not sure. It's a really nice touch. Hey, thank you, Sonagoon. Thanks, Mateus. Can you make some ravey 90s alternate type stuff? Alternate. I pronounce that weirdly. How to make an acid melody? Yeah, I'm not really familiar with that kind of music. If you send it into the submission email, donations appreciated. I could definitely check it out, though, and try to figure some stuff out. Not so much a sound, but how to write the melody. Yeah, I feel you. We'll send it through. It's probably something kind of simple that I could break down for you. Alright, yeah, this one's alright. It sounds kind of flat. I'm gonna pull up this. Last night, I tried to make some, like, darker, like, I don't know. I won't call it, like, bass house, but, like, house with kind of, like, a bassy feel. You know what I mean? You guys will see, though. I think it's still cool. It's not just, like, all dark and weird. Yeah, it has. Yeah, I do. You can take it. Well, here, there's the one in the closet, small one. Sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna just hit play on this while we're going. This is the track I was talking about. Yo. Okay, so that, wow, there's a lot going on behind me. But that is, oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, Matthew, what's up? I'm going to hit you back very shortly. I saw your email this morning. Thank you for sending that through. And thank you very much for the kind words. Yo, eating cheese, what's up? Is this Julie or is it Julian? Combination of both. I'm going to make a Rhodes piano from scratch. You could probably do that with like FM synthesis or something. Had to set something aside. There we go. Now, wait, can you guys see me? Wow, that was a mess. But now we're good. Someone's breaking it. No. My brother came in and he wanted to use the MIDI keyboard that I usually use, and honestly, I'm probably not going to use it that much today, so I figured why not? I do have my push here though. You guys can't see it. Wait, I'll pull it up for you guys. Here it is. I have a push. It's the first one. It's not the push 2. But it's great. I love it. So I might whip that out today. We'll see. But yo, Submetrics. What's up, dude? Also, Julian, I need to ask for your help. Yeah, what's up, eating cheese? Here, let me go back to this. But yeah, so I have this thing. I don't know. I kind of want to work with it. I feel like it's cool. Although the bass line's a little flat, like if you listen to it. But the way that I made it was kind of interesting. So what I did was I took this 808 here. That one, which is like really clicky and nice for bassy things. And then what I did was I put it into guitar rig. And then we just have it going into this high white amp. And I didn't use this distortion here. I had that on, but it was a little much. But yeah, and then the key with this is also using the cabinet. That's how you get that nice, like, big kind of bass sound. Because if you listen to it without it, it's cool, but this really adds that, like, resonance to it. Do you ever use that program? What program? Let me try this. I don't know. Too much distortion kind of makes 808s less bassy. Yeah, it does. I know what you mean. I don't know. That was kind of the thing here, and that's why I like that cabinet as well. I don't know if I'm even going to work on this, though. I might pull up something else, because I feel like you guys probably don't really care about this kind of stuff. Dude, can you show me how to make a similar synth to Memtrix Sunken Space? Yeah, send it through to the email. It's in the description. I will definitely check it out, eating cheese. Hey, Angel Shark, what's up? Symmetrics, all good, bro. I see you making this dope banger so good. First release tracks on YouTube. I don't have Spotify in my country. All my music is on YouTube. And it will continue to be as I continue releasing it. That sucks you don't have Spotify, though. How do you go about writing music? Starts with bass line or chords? Yeah, well, with this kind of thing, I just started with the bass. Like, basically, what I did was I made a kick, because I knew you got to kind of, like, anchor it. So, like I said, I started with the kick, and then I threw on this 808. And then I just built everything around that. The thing is, like, lately I've been getting a bit boring about, like, or getting a bit bored with, like, a lot of other stuff that I've been listening to. So I started listening to kind of, like, harder stuff. Like, I started listening to, like, this kind of thing and, like, bass house and, like, all that type of music. Just because, like, honestly, like, I don't know. I've just listened to a lot of, like, melodic stuff. I'm starting to get a little bored of it right now. I need to, like, you know, sometimes you gotta, like, switch it up. And so I'm, like, now I'm making stuff like this just because it's what I'm listening to. Distortion makes anything less bassy. Very true. You hear the Object album? No, I have not. I gotta check it out. I was going to, though. Yeah, I don't know. This is cool, but the bass is a little bit boring. This is kind of looper. Yeah, it's like that looper's kind of like bass. Maybe if we make like a synth though, right? I'll try. The key with the synths for this style is just don't make them really cheesy, because they can be kind of cheesy. But let's do something like interesting synth-wise. Alright, that's kind of cool. Put those. Let's actually not put those through a filter yet. Anyway, Yeah, so I'm gonna try and add a lead. This is like another thing I've been noticing. Like I said, I've been listening to a lot of these kind of tracks the past couple of days. And I find that there's a lot of these kind of like weird, sort of fast, like trancey leads. Alright, that's kind of cool. We can turn that into something. It's like the rhythm is really a big part of it, you know? This is an odd lead. Honestly, I'm just trying to make like a weird sound at this point. But it's like also I'm trying to think about like ear candy too, because you can't just have like if you listen to it just with the bass line and the drums. Like that's cool, that's the groove, but that's not really enough to really carry it. So, like I have this thing. Well, that's just a little vocal sample which I pitched up. I mean, you gotta have like something in it other than just the bass and the drums, you know? This is turning into yeah, it kind of is. I'm trying, like I said, just trying to make like a weird sound. Kind of a chirp. Yeah, that no, that's cool. That's what I'm going for. Like, I want these little fast kind of sounds because they give a lot of energy. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of adding a lot of energy to it. Also, Raze, what's up? Can I send feedback? Yeah, of course. Send it through. Alright, I'm not sure. This is an idea. Anyway, I just received a thing. Hold up. I'm going to turn all these alerts on because I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I just got a donation. From. Let me see who sent the donation. Okay, James. Thank you very much for the donation, dude. I will pull up the submissions now, actually. Let's do that. Because, yeah. But yeah, sorry it didn't show up on the screen. Thank you very much once again, James. I appreciate it. You're keeping me alive. Anyway, yeah, let's go check out these submissions now. Bro, whenever I add a reverb on top, weird sound, completely drenched it. Don't use Valhalla, maybe that's why. Well, the key is just a small, the small space too. I'll show you. Like if you get a reverb like this, where you can see I have a really short decay and it's not even too much mix. It's just adding space, but not like huge, like ocean of reverb. Like if I turn the decay time up even a little bit, then it was like a little too much. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna pull up these submissions. Cool. So this first one here is from Hanselo. Let's peep. Yo, it's your boy, aka Eating Cheese, in the chat. Yeah. Yo, it's your boy, Eating Cheese. I was wondering if you'd have any idea how to accomplish this kind of synth sounds. Oh, dude, I thought I recognized the name Memtrix, of course, from Liquicity. Wow, I used to listen to Liquicity like so much back in the day. This is where I found a lot of liquid drum and bass. Which I know it's like a very specific style of drum and bass, but you know what? It's a specific style that I like. Okay, so the way you make a synth sound like this is by using actually analog, or you can use like any synth really, but analog I just like to use because it kind of has that like warm analog-y type of sound. But basically the way that you do it is you have a saw wave and then a square wave with a bit of like this pulse width thing on top of it, and then you have those going into a low pass. And you can see it's pretty close. Like if we just play with the decay a bit and the amount of envelope. I know it's not exact, but then what you have to do after that is add a bit of vibrato. And then it's all about like saturating it and just adding stuff like that. So like maybe a bit of that. But it's like, yeah, basically that kind of stuff. Maybe a bit of reverb. You can even maybe do a bit of OTT. I think that would help it. But yeah, it's basically these then, and then yeah, we can get going from there. Cool. So this next one here, sorry about the raise, but if you send it through again, I will definitely check it out. It just the link didn't work. But cool. So this one here is from Angel Shark. Work in progress. Hey, not really sure what to do with this now. ... Not really sure what to do with this now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. Yo, Bradley, what's up, dude? Also, I'm gonna post on my Instagram story. This one sounds good so far. Hitting them with the so far. Ooh, I had like some water in my ear. I just took a shower. So that might have something to do with it. Oh, this is nice. I like this bass a lot. very smooth, both the bass and the track. One thing I'll say I'm hearing is maybe the kick and bass like relationship isn't the best. Jack, what's up? I like the like background. Excuse me. I like the background sound. Like that little that's playing in the background. That's exactly what it sounds like. But I think that's like a nice addition. This is nice. My little fill there was cool. This is really good. The only thing I will say, like, yeah, this is cool. I like these parts a lot. I like all the melodic stuff. You've got like interesting things that come in. Now, yeah, the only thing I'll really say is what's the email sent to? It's in the description of the stream, Jack. But yeah, like the only thing I can really say is that maybe that kick, I'm just not a huge fan of it. I would maybe get something a little bit like softer, but then also like clicky, if that makes any sense. Like honestly, something kind of more like this kick. Like you can hear, I mean, this is like a very different style of music. You can hear, like this kick is pretty soft and bassy, and then the only thing that's making it like hit hard is the clickiness at the start of it. That's what I would say for you. Like the thing with your kick is that it's very like hard just overall, if that makes any sense. And if you found like a softer, more like warm sounding kick that just had a nice click at the start, I think it would fit a little bit better. But yeah, this is very solid. Thank you for sending that through, Angel Shark. Bro, you won't stop feedback stream, right? Because I got a track coming. No, of course. I mean, I'm not going to end it. That's what I mean to say. I'm going to continue giving feedback. I mean, I'm just going to do what I usually do, where I just will go through the submissions, and then when they run out, I will, I'll produce until I get more, and then check those out. Until I get a try. Yeah, no problem, Angel Shark. Glad I could help you out. Alright, cool. Raze has sent through the track. Hope it works now. Let's peep. It does work. Ooh. This is cool. Reminds me of Arca. This is very cool, actually. I like this a lot. No problem, Synthesizer. Okay, this was cool until we got to this part. I feel like the Ableton. Okay. Basically what I said was I feel like the this part with the burial drums, it's kinda out of nowhere. Like basically until you got to about here. Like when this whole fill started coming in, that's when it started sounding kind of weird. Prior to that, it sounded really cool. So what I would do is honestly, I would just scrap all this like new fill stuff and white noise and all that that's going on in this section, and then the burial drums in here, and just like try to keep the yeah, like this vibe was so good with those melodies and like the stuff. I just thought it should stay like that. But thank you for seeing that one through. This next one here is from Mahulo, aka Bradley, aka Bradley W in the chat. Oh, I like these chords. A slower tempo on this one. Yeah, this is cool. Also, no problem, Race. I mean, sound finding. Last one was something when I was jumping. This is cool. Lately. And that's okay, Bradley. You know, I'm basically building a career off of being all over the place musically, so it's okay. Yo. Okay, cool. This is a tight beat though. Or a cool track. Whatever you choose to call it. We just started GoFundMe by joining an espresso machine. I don't think that would work. Honestly, caffeine doesn't even work on me. Look, sometimes I just be yawning, you know? This is really cool. I like this melody here. Nice. Well, that was a really cool track, Bradley. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I mean, I thought it was really solid. The chords are cool. This is cool too. I don't know. I thought it was cool. The only thing I would say is it could kind of use like some vocals or something like that. I think it sounds like an instrumental version of a song that has vocals, you know? It doesn't work. I know it's weird. I don't know. Me, like caffeine, I just like I yawn a lot on here and I act like I'm tired, but really I have a lot of energy. So like that kind of stuff just does not do anything for me. Works on me, just find you up. Yeah, maybe that's the case. I just need to make it way stronger. Hi everyone, yo, Bet Worst, what's up? No idea how this kid sound, how the kid sounds on speakers. I mixed it on headphones. True, reminds me of Odessa. Yeah, it kind of had like that Odessa vibe, but like it was a little bit. It was like Odessa, but with Bradley's more regular style of chords that I'm used to hearing when he sends tracks in. So that was cool. Alright, cool. So this one here is from Jack. Vocals. Yeah, well, it would just kind of like add some kind of identity to the track. I mean, it has an identity, but it would add like a. I guess you kind of get what I'm saying. Cool. So this one here is from Jack. Alright, that's a cool track. I like the vocal chops. That minor last chord is a nice touch as well. The only thing I'll say is it's a little bit like basic. Like the chord progression is kind of just like down, 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 or whatever. Like I said, making the last chord minor was kind of a nice thing there, but that may just be how it fits into the key. But obnoxious clap, yeah. The clap build up here is a little weird. Like overall, it just sounds like you just need to keep working on tracks and stuff and kind of like get all the basic stuff out and get some ideas, I guess. I don't know. I would just work on it and try to like listen to other tracks while you're producing and kind of see like what they're doing, because it can be easy to just sort of like do your own thing. And not that you gotta like just do what other people do, but it's like the clap build-ups like this. Like I find a lot of times people do them because they're like, oh, it sounds unique or it sounds like different. Like I don't know, it kind of sounds like an obnoxious clap build-up. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like just I think listening to tracks while you're listening to music, while you're working on it, can really help. Keep working. Exactly. Cool. Do we have any more submissions? Ah, we do. Alright. Let's check out this one here from Symmetrics. Review, please. Alright, let's see what's going on here with the with this thing. Okay, I think you have to send the link. This was just like a link to some Google Drive search, but yeah. Alright, let's pull this back up. Thanks for sending this through, guys. And if you sent it has potential. Yeah, I definitely say it has potential, Jack. Definitely keep working on that. Cool. Well, yeah, if you send through the track, like just try setting do the like get shareable link thing or whatever on Google Drive, then I'll check it out. Appreciate the feedback. No problem, dude. Alright, this track is garbage. I'm gonna pull up something else. Honestly, I could pull up this thing again and just try to work with it. It's kind of a cool idea. Please check the email I sent you also. Oh, eating cheese. I think I pulled yours up, actually. You were the one, you sent, yeah, the sound design, the mem tricks or whatever. I can pull that back up, though, if you missed it. Also that. Made that in 3 hours. Nice. Have you already heard the new Hidden Face? No, I have not. So I could work on this. But I don't know. I'll probably just save that for if I do like an EDX tutorial or something. And that'll be the project file. Let me see what else I've been working on. Oh, you know what I could pull up that you guys might think is cool? I have this the neurofunk that I made on the stream. I think like a week ago. We can keep working on that. Let me see. Where did I save this? I think I saved it on here. No, maybe in here. Wow, I could have sworn that I saved this project file. Oh, here we go. Why the heck did my link not work? I'm not sure, but like I said, when you do the I was heating food. Okay, I'll show you how to make it. It was a really simple sound. Okay, maybe I won't work on this because it kind of sucks. Mediocre G house. That's what it was. It was some mediocre G house. But yeah, so basically the way that you make that sound is using like any kind of synth really. And basically you just get a saw wave and then a square wave, which is an octave up. And then on the square wave, you gotta do a little bit of pulse width modulation. And then there's the sound. And then if you add a filter with an envelope on it, and then like a bit of attack. That's like, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you just have to span it out across the keyboard. Kind of like that. And then if we add a bit of OTT to that, you can hear it kind of gives it like that sound that the original has. But yeah, and then like a bit of reverb, maybe some saturation as well. And there we go. That's like basically it. Then from there, you just kind of have to play around with the settings on the envelope to get it to be there. Julian, what's your advice for staying motivated to finish tracks? Good question, Jack. Well, I mean, mostly just like wanting to send it to labels and stuff. That's what motivates me a lot of the time. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. But I would definitely recommend just like, yeah, keep in mind the end goal. Like, keep in mind like when you have the track finished. I mean, that's kind of like advice for everything though. So it's hard to say. Dude, you make it. Hey, thank you, eating cheese. It is pretty easy if you get very comfortable with it. Mediocre, not my word of the day. Have you tried Pomodoro technique? Yes. The elusive Pomodoro technique. Okay, so I'm gonna try to write like a lead of some sort that's got like a lot of energy. Let's just get like a little 4-bar pattern. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. did it to Adrian. Alright, cool. Peace out, Race. Good to see you, man. Julian, you always have motivation. Thank you, your music. You are so talented. You are very talented as well. Reference tracks. Yeah, reference tracks. Definitely something I would recommend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what is going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some mousings going on here. Yeah, kind of. That's not exactly what I'm going for, but I don't know. You guys will see. I'm just trying to make something kind of like hype, you know? I'm going to take time to produce. Looking forward to the Christmas holiday. Yeah, I feel you. Jeff should track is worth finishing. Right now, it's my chill time. I feel you. I don't know if that last chord really works the best, but I mean, it's a thing. Let me try this. That does work. Alright, let's give this like some more stuff. I'm gonna come up with a bass line here. I'm trying to make something like, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna just use like a square for the bass line right now, just so we can like hear the difference a little bit easier. As a matter of fact, let me use a saw wave, and then I'll just put a bit of unison. And that's how we'll know the bass line. Alright, and then let's get just the root notes as well from here. And so I'm going to make these work together somehow. I'm not exactly sure, but we shall see, you know? Alright, let's see if this kind of bass line works under it. Go for funk house. The vibe is perfect. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, I could honestly make this into like just the bass, but we'll see. I'm gonna get a kick in here, and then things will start to make a little bit more sense. What key are we in? We're in C. Let's put it in like... There we go. We'll just keep that last chord there. But in any case... Yeah, let's get a kick under this. We're in F sharp. I'm gonna get just a cashmere kick. And we'll see, because I could really use this lead to be like the bass line as well, you know? But we shall see. Do I have any more submissions? Oh, I do have another one. Okay, I'll pull that up in a moment. If anybody wants to send through any more, go ahead, because I'll pull them up. Alright, this kick might work. It might not, though. I'm not sure. So you got FL. FL is going to be like, yeah, I've got FL Studio. I made a few tutorials on FL Studio in the past, actually. That's kind of cool. Let's put an LFO tool on that and get it under control. You know what I should really do though? Is I should try to write like a chord progression and then go off of that. Because I think that this is like not really sounding that good, but I think it's because like it's an interesting idea. It's just not really executed that well, you know. So we just gotta do it. the chord progression that other song had that I said was not the best. Alright, that's a good chord progression, I think, for this. And then what we'll do is still make like an interesting pattern like that, but just more like following a chord progression as opposed to just writing it in as I go, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put that mod left to right on cutoff. Yeah, I'm gonna play around with it. I'll show you. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Now we can. I'm just gonna copy these over, and then we'll go from that, because I can turn that into something, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that one, and then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. And then we can write cool stuff around this. Oh, that didn't sound too good. Let's try adding this little bass underneath this. I just feel like it can't just be that lead, you know? But the lead does give it a lot of energy. Okay, no, this sounds horrible. I'm gonna just probably throw this away. Oh yeah. Vincent, what's up? I mean, this is just like not good. Let's go back to this. I guess that's kind of cool. I don't know. going into something, I guess. I'm gonna pull up this one submission that I have, which is from Symmetrics. All right, let's check this out. This time, please work. Please do work. All right, let's peep this. Summer's back. It sounds like it. Yo, Andrew, what's up? Alright, so this is cool, but there's one chord in your chord progression that's there are actually a few chords that are kind of off. Like, overall, this kind of reminds me of Black Summer, which is not in necessarily a bad way, but what it sounds like is just somebody who, like, you just gotta, like, play around with things more and just kind of get a feel for producing. Like, you're on the journey. But yeah, I would just keep working on it. But yeah, thank you for singing that one in Symmetrics. Not bad on the mix there. I'm gonna start over with the synth sound on this one, because that was just bad. Like, you know when you make something, there's just no other way to describe it than just, like, bad? Oh, Pro Tools all messed up. Nice. There's this one sound in Diva that I feel would be a good fit for this. Oh, we can layer that in there. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to get some, like, power behind it, you know? Now if I put, like, a super saw in here, I think it'll work a bit better. Put that mod to left for it to chommy effect on serum cutoff. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'll try that. I'll probably put a low pass on this. Put a high pass on this. Huh. This is something. I'm not sure. One note, you guys what should I improve? Don't forget to listen to my back build up. It's bad. It's okay. I don't think the track was necessarily bad. It just like I said, it just sounds like you gotta keep working on it. Like, I would just keep practicing and keep trying to get better because, like, truth be told, you have to make stuff that sounds horrible. Which, not that that sounded horrible, but I'm just using that as, like, an example of a sharp contrast, I guess. But, like, you gotta make something that sounds horrible to make something that sounds good, you know? Like, nobody who has ever made good music in their lives hasn't also made really bad music. There's nobody who's just only made really good music. Feel me? Sections are not related, I think. Is it working out? Yeah, exactly. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna make this into a little, like, tom sound. I think I high passed it a little bit too much. Or maybe it just was not at the right volume level. No, let's just use a tom for this. Or maybe like one of the percussions in these, yeah, let's not do that. Let's just go in here and get one of these low percussion sounds. Nice. Now let's get some claps as well. And like, I'm gonna keep playing with the synth sounds. Hey Jordan, can we send tracks for feedback? Yeah, of course, MBK. It's all in the description. But yeah, I'm gonna try and put some more drums in here. And then we can work with the synths from there too. Like, it becomes a little bit easier when you have more stuff in there. Let's pitch this one down. A, G sharp, G, F sharp. Maybe if I have like some kind of thing going under this, I don't know. Let me just try making like a respace. I don't know if it's gonna really work because of the bouncy nature of this track, but we can see. I mean, it's worth trying, you know? It truly is. Alright. There we go. And then I'm going to grab all of these, move them over. Maybe I just gotta do this. Just have like one of these kind of bass lines underneath it. I'm not against it, honestly. I mean, it's a little simple of a bass pattern, but I guess like it's just kind of serving the lead, you know? We ever do a stream feedback for free? Yeah, well, I mean, I listen to a lot of feedback tracks for free. So honestly, like, a lot of my streams are free feedback streams. Oh man, this sucks. I just can't find anything that sounds good. I mean, I could just do like this, but I don't think it's gonna sound that good. Just like a basic trance bass line. I mean, it could work. Honestly, it's not bad. It's just weird because you have these synths up here playing like 16th notes. I'm playing different notes than this, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to keep playing with it. Hey, yo, Andres, you got your account back, dude. Awesome. You do something on the sound of Jan Cook Techno? Yeah, of course. Back with the hammer. Oh, God. He's back, guys. Alright, well. Yeah, see, that's just kind of like weirdly blending with the other stuff. I don't like that at all. That kind of works, though. Alright, there we go. That's pretty cool. Let's get an open hi-hat in here as well and see what that does. I've also gotten a few submissions in the past few moments, which I'll pull up in a sec. Yeah, Ruh-roh is right. You know what? No hammer bands. This is not a place for hammer bands. This is a place for kindness and music production. So there we go. The key is, I guess we just gotta do a side trance bass. But you know what? For all the bad things I said about side trance, sometimes the side trance bass is the only kind of bass that will work, and that's okay. The lead is still kind of small, though. I'll put some stuff on it to make it, like, fatter. let's try to make this fatter. I'm gonna put actually some waves stuff on here. I was playing around with these like these different things, like these all the different like artists or like producer specific wave stuff. Some of that sounds kind of cool. Let's just try some good old fashioned sausage fattener on these though. Also, yo, Vlad, what's up? Oh, he loud. Dude, I want to try putting a phaser on here. Wow, these things will not load. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think we need some more ear candy here. I'm gonna just try some loops, and if those work, then I will just do, like, my own thing. But I just want to try, like, yeah, some of these kind of things. And just kind of see, you know? And then after this, I'll pull up some submissions. Let's just use this one. Because I feel like what it's missing is, like, ear candy, you know? Also, why are there two alpha tools on the bass? Alright, let's put this up. It's at D? Yeah, okay. D sharp, E, F, F sharp. I'll try just doing like this. Yeah, I'm not 100% on this. It's something. Let me try some vocal like loops over it just to see. E, F. No. Because we're in F sharp, yes? We're in F sharp major. Alright. So perhaps that is my issue. What do you guys think? I think we're on to something here. It's still not like 100%, but it's getting there. I want to try a different bass sound though. Like maybe something like this. Could do like that, but let me try and just find like one different bass book. It's not an evolution of sound. I'm using one of their sound things that I got the other day. that ain't it, Chief. Damn. Where they at though, you know? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Riz, what's up, dude? This could make a good bass. Yo, why does this sound all like out of tune? Yeah, bro, this is like straight up just out of tune. Why is that happening? Alright, guess we're using a different sound. But yeah, what's up? I got some submissions that I'm gonna pull up in a sec. I know I haven't done that yet, but I will shortly. Noise oscillator's pitch. Yeah, that was probably what it was, but you know me. Not really trying to take my time with anything. I just like to move on. I'm gonna get one of these hand claps here. and just kind of like layer it in. It makes the clap sound a lot better. I'll show you. Like it just gives it this really nice kind of flavor. If we put like one of these in here, let's do like that, and then over here we'll do a different one. So it's kind of like different samples. Sounds more realistic this way. I like that vocal sample. I think this could be a solid track. It's just like, honestly, I don't know like how to set this kind of thing up. I'm not sure. How about Gustavo stream for you? I did see it. I thought it was pretty tight. It was like complete chaos, which is nice. Alright, that's kind of like a bad bass. I just can't get that right, like, proper like trancey bass. Anyway, let's pull up some submissions. So, oh god, okay, hang on. Sorry about that. Anyway, my phone was being annoying. But this first one here is from Andrew. Not finished yet, but getting there. Let's check this out. Yo. Oh wait, yeah, any tips for mixing such mastering get tracks to commercial loudness? I actually do have some good ones, but I'm gonna finish listening to this track first. This is a good beat. The thing I'll say though is the lead and like chords are very quiet. Like honestly, the whole thing is just really quiet. What I would do is get a stronger snare and kick probably. And then yeah, you could bring the lead and the chords up because it's a cool idea. It just needs that little extra bit to carry it, you know, but this is definitely a tight beat. Yeah, just with that kick and snare, I would just get like more power, like just better samples, you know? Need to mix this master it. Yeah, the mixing and mastering will definitely help. Definitely some mastering would be pretty solid there. Now, a quick question that somebody actually had. Any tips for mixing such mastering to get tracks to commercial loudness? One piece of advice I can give you is use a reference track because you don't always know, like, the thing is, you may think that, like, you just need to get your track mastered, you just need to turn something up, but oftentimes, or you just need to turn up the volume of the overall track or compress it or whatever, but oftentimes, if you go through and, like, listen to a reference track that's kind of similar to your track, you'll find like there are certain things you gotta improve. Like for example, oftentimes I find like I need to bring the bass up or I need to bring the kick up, like stuff like that that you wouldn't think of until you listen to another track that's like really good. So I definitely recommend that. 'Cause it's not always just your overall track. It might just be like one or two elements. But yeah, that was a cool one. Thank you for sending that in, Andrew. Alright, so next one here is from Game Collab. Oh, this has a whatever it's called. I don't know if I can play this because this is kind of like a very obvious copyright there. I'm sorry. But if you send through an original track, I will play it. But alright, this next one is from, I do not know how to pronounce that, but Service in the Lefas. Something like that. Let's hear this track. For you.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love you.
Yeah, no problem, Andrew. This is cool. I like the fast future garage beat. How do we donate, Julian? It's in the description, or also just with the super chat here. But yeah, thanks for saying no problem, Vulgar. This is a very cool track though. Sounds awesome. Yeah, that sounds really dope. It's like very aggressive future garage. Grabbing it. Yeah, kind of has like that Code 9 solo stuff. This is cool. Alright. I like this a lot. Alright, yeah, that was really dope. Overall, I thought it was a really cool track. The only thing I could say is it can maybe use a bit of variation, because it is basically 3 minutes and 20 seconds of mostly like a really similar, or mostly like the same kind of idea, but overall I think it's very tight. Like I said, I would just keep working on it. But that was cool. I liked how it was like the faster, like burial style stuff. Okay, so I want to try something here. I want to try and find a serum preset for this track, or at least just something to start from, you know? Because I don't think I'm getting the like trancey bass right. So I figure I'll start from a preset and kind of see what it do. Alright, where... I guess these are our options. But I actually do like this. Like that's what I want. Like just a tight, like plucky kind of bass. You know? Just like a bass, like nothing else. Just some nice sound. All right, let me put this in my folder. Let me get God, this thing is so messy. Okay. Serum presets, and then we will put it under third party. And there we go. Now let me pull that up here. Okay, that was not the one I intended to use, but I think that's gonna be cool too. Where bass serum? I think that's it. There we go. Now let's get a better kind of like. Thanks, dude. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Like I said, I thought that was a cool track. Let me try one of these like loops. 'Cause I can use something like this. Now I gotta listen to my low end here. Make sure it's all working well. Let me also just like group these, and I'll put an LFO tool on the group. And I also want to make sure this tom isn't like clashing. I think we're good. I honestly can't tell if this is like really annoying Or cool. It's very fine line. Alright, what's the cool idea? Let's try doing something at the end here, interesting. Or something interesting with the leads at the end here. Alright, I'm gonna pull up something else. Let's name this. What's up? Yo, Austin! Hello, how's it going? Future Trance Idea 2. I already have another one that I'm working on. Or another track in the style that I'm working on. But yo, what do you guys want to see? Because I feel like I'm just being really boring here. Like, I feel like I'm just sitting here essentially just doing whatever I want. Like, what is it that you guys want to see me do? Probably like some techno, I would imagine. Alright, actually, didn't I have like... Oh, you know what? I could show you guys this cool idea that I was playing around yesterday. I didn't actually come up with this. Hang on. Okay, so I was watching this one techno masterclass yesterday, and this dude, what he did was he basically got like a loop, like any kind of loop can work. I want to use something kind of weird sounding, so I'm gonna get one of these like ethnic instruments, as they are called. Not my title, that is what they're called in here. But essentially, you get like a loop. That one's a little cheesy. Alright, let's try maybe something from here. Alright, let's take that. And then what you do is you put it in here on the slice mode. And then what you can do is you have all these little chops. Yeah, dude, techno for sure. True. Some XXYYXX future bass. Dude, I can do that, Christian. If other people want to see it. Hello, Brand. Yo, what's up, dude? But anyway, yeah, so you get something like this, and then what you do is you get this sequencer. It's a Max for Live thing. I can like put it in the chat if you guys want to see. This is Razer Advanced Step Sequencer. And what it does is basically when you start playing, like when you just hit play, it's just looping different, like it's just basically got these pitches, and then what you can do is you can just go in and do stuff like this and make your own loops. And then if you get like, if you warp it and put it on beats mode, you can start like doing stuff like that. And you can see it's kind of like a cool way to create like a little loop, you know? And then if we put it through Guitar Rig, I can start getting more like coloring on that. Well, let me try a different loop that's a little bit more interesting. But you can see, like, yeah, this is a cool technique. I definitely think that a lot of cool stuff can be created through this. So let's try maybe something from here, like some weird, like, old synth loop from a sample pack. It's like Matrix from Reason. Yeah, it's like similar to that. There we go, that's cool. Let's try pitching this down. I don't know why that lasts. Yeah, I don't know why that last note isn't playing. Let's try reloading it. But you can see, like, this is a cool idea. Again, it's just like a nice way to kind of get some, like, cool sound going. And when you're making techno, sometimes that's just, like, most of the battle. Alright, I don't actually like that as much as the old one. Okay, hang on. I don't know why this is happening. But also what you can do with this is you can make like irregular patterns. Like you can make it do weird stuff like that. And then if we put a kick under this. Let me just get one for the sake of kind of like demoing here. We can make something cool. So I'm going to take this and try to turn it into something. Is a sequencer thing a stock? What it is it's a Max for Live device. Did I send an email for you to review? Yeah, it's all in the description. Run it in Poly for Techno. True. I can try that. Well, yeah, that's the other side of this thing, too. Alright, let's not use this kick. Is that you could put this on, like, a synth, and it would just sound... It would probably make some cool sound as well. Let's try that. Let's just try getting, like, Diva. Make some, there you go, shorten it. The sound is triggering you. Why is it triggering you, Hildebrand? Please tell me. Okay, never mind. It's kind of, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought that'd be interesting. Man, today's just one of those days, huh? I thought that would sound cool, but I guess not. But it's okay, because we're going to keep trying with other stuff. Because I said I was going to make techno, and I'm going to make techno. Pluck. Diva, yeah, Diva is a bad bitch. if I try getting like some of these type of things, I'll show you. No. Need dark reverb like Yan Cook. True. I don't know, it just does. That's okay. Well. Alright, it's something. I think I sent it. Okay, cool, Kevin. I'll pull up the submissions in a moment, guys. Let me get a hi-hat in here. That's the thing about this channel, is that even if I'm not, like, coming up with anything, I'm not just gonna stop streaming. So you might as well stick around, because eventually something will happen, like in this case. Alright, let's make it like my own kick here. What if I use like one of these kicks? No, those are like drum and bass kicks. Alright, let's get a sound. Let's get one of these actually. There's this one kick in this pack that I heard yesterday that I really liked, but it didn't really. It was this one. But it wasn't really like a proper techno kick, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and we're going to make it a proper techno kick, you know? So I'm going to first make like the hit. Nice. And then we're going to group that. And then maybe that could be a little longer. And pitch down a little bit more. And then on this one, we're going to get a bit of reverb. I'm going to use Valhalla Plate because I never use it. And then we're going to get some distortion, which I'm going to use, as you imagined, Guitar Rig. I have a question about mixing. When I export when I'm exporting my stems, do I use the bus channels or individual channels to mix? Good question. I would use the bus channels because those are like the final, like that's everything with all the processing, you know? Got my run, order my pizza, I'm not going anywhere. That's good. Alright, so then we're gonna put some distortion on here using an amp. That's cool. And then we are gonna put an auto filter. And there we go, I guess. But this kick honestly kind of sucks. I'm just gonna get a good one. Because that was just like not a good kick. It like sounds like it could be one, and then I tried to do the stuff that I would do to it to make it sound like a good one, and it was just garbage. I'll use the bus channels then. Yeah, that's definitely the best call because again, like those are the most final versions, you know, like those are the ones with everything on it. This sounds horrible too, but this could just be too loud. I don't know. It's kind of bad. I think I need to limit these two together. I mean, that helps. Oh, okay, this sounds like garbage. I'm just gonna pull up something else. Today's just one of those days, you know? But it's okay. What is something that I can pull up here? I have this that I made on the stream a while ago. This like weird Igloo Ghost ripoff. Also, I think I have another submission I can. Oh, I have a few. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, here, let me go to these and pull up some submissions. Awesome. So. This first one here is from Christian. Lo-fi / R&B kind of track. Forget about you. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, this is cool. Kind of reminds me of like a Tyler the Creator beat, which is good. Okay, I like this a lot. I think it could use like a little bit different drum sounds though. Like I would maybe use like not like a full-on live kick and snare, but like kind of like a vinyl kick and snare. Like maybe something like these kind of drums. Hold up, I'll show you real quick. Like something like this type of vibe. Like these kind of kicks. And like these kind of snares, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, like that kind of stuff, basically. I think it would be a little bit of a stronger fit, but that was a cool beat. Definitely keep working on it. Okay. Anyway, this next one here is also from Christian. Oh, I think you accidentally sent the wrong link. Just send it again. Alright, this one is from Kevin Zhu. Julian, what you think about dynamic mic or condenser? Alright, I'll talk about that in a sec. Kind of like body gold. Yeah, that did kind of remind me of that. Alright, this track is cool. See the vibe you're going for here? The thing is, some of your drums are like a little bit too off the grid. Like, taking your drums off the grid is one thing because it can sound like really nice. But if you just take all of your drums off the grid, like, you can't just take them off the grid just to do it. You know, like, you have to get the groove right. And that's what's happening here. So the groove is essentially getting messed up every now and then because of where you're placing these drum hits. Like, keep the 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the grid and move everything in between there, if that makes any sense. Yeah, yo, how do you make your intro graphics for your vids? Hey, Liquid Age, good to see you. Just using stuff that I find on the internet, but a lot of it is like very tucked away, like things that you would probably have a very hard time finding. Like, I don't just take, I mean, some of the stuff actually is kind of like obvious, but yeah, basically just like sampling, but with videos. And I'm not actually technically breaking the law, I don't think, by doing that. Julian, what you think about dynamic mic or condenser? I read about dynamics very good for studio, home, and instruments. The voice, drum set, even the helicopter sound. Condenser is great for vocal, like the piano. Yeah, well, in this case, I think, well, I'm using a dynamic mic here. I think condensers are really good for vocals. I mean, I don't know. I think that, like, I just kind of use whatever is around. I don't have a lot of an opinion about that, but definitely condenser mics are very good for vocals. The thing about the dynamic mic is it's not as high powered, so you gotta get closer to it. That's why I'm always like this. Is because that's like where the mic is picking up, basically. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem, Liquid Age. But yeah, this is cool. Like I said, it's just like when you have the particularly the snares like behind the beat like that, to be honest with you, it just kind of sounds like off. Like, it doesn't sound like musically out of time. Like I said, it just sounds like somebody's playing it in like wrong, if that makes any sense. Cause you still have to be able to like count it, and it still has to like fit into a beat, you know? This is a cool track though. But yeah, thank you for sending that one in, Kevin. Cool. So this next one here is from Christian. I guess. Awesome. Here it is. Okay. Galamadius remake. Tuned down because of copyrights. Thank you. Whew. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, that's really dope. I don't have much to say. I mean, I just thought that was cool. I actually haven't heard the original of whatever that is, but yeah, dope track. Wow. Nice. Cool. So this next one here is from Alec. Live recording of a song I produced. Audio quality on the recording is alright, but it's a vibe. Let's check this out.
It's like an interlude kind of to my most recent mixtape, but shout out Nexus, shout out Sam.
Oh, this is a cool beat.
I Kodak, Bob, Billy, Rock, hide that shit right in my soul. Hey, who's mans? I go ham like I've been fucking with cock.
Nice. Well, yeah, that was tight. Nice sounding beat. That sounded very smooth. I like that. That was cool, Alec. Thank you for sending that through. Alright, this one here is from Kieran. Hi-Fi Kieran beats to warm/tense to. Nice. This is a cool beat, Kieran. This is definitely interesting. Alright, that was a cool beat. I just listened all the way through that because I was checking my phone. That's confidence. That is confidence. And you know what? Confidence is good. Confidence actually gets you very far in this world. But I thought this was cool. Only thing is, it still just kind of sounds like it's like a very good beginner beat. You know what I mean? Like, you got some interesting stuff going on musically there. I thought that was cool. I would maybe expand on that a bit more. Drums too quiet. Yeah, the drums are too quiet, and they're a little bit basic too. Like, if you listen to like something I would compare this to in this style would be maybe like a Flying Lotus type beat. Where, okay, obviously Flying Lotus is extremely good. Like, has many more years than you probably do producing. Has many more years than I do producing. So I can't even talk. But like, he would have a synth like this, and then the drums would be like constantly changing. Like, it would be something like that to make it interesting. Like, here it's just sort of like a loop, but if you, yeah, like I said, like with that kind of stuff, it's more like just make it less loopy, I guess. I would try to add some more interesting stuff to it. Needs more punch. Yeah, the drums need more punch. Could be probably more interesting sounds as well. Overall, cool synths and a cool track. I just think you could work on it some more and make it a little bit tighter. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through. Yeah, let's just go on Splice and see what's going on. What kind of new packs do they have on Splice? Alright, none of this looks like stuff I would want to use, except for this one. Oh, I remember this. This was garbage. I'm just gonna pull this thing out. Alright, so this. Alright, that's a lot. I don't know. Then I'll come back and listen to that, but honestly, I'm not a huge fan. Let me just try to start something from scratch here. Let me get the piano. You know what I should do? I have my push here. I should hook it up and try to write some chords using the push, because usually I end up making weird stuff that way. Let me try it. Okay. Oh, nice. I guess I can't use the push because, well, I will because I'm going to close it and reopen it. But this means I have to close and reopen Ableton. That's really useful and helpful and saves me a lot of time. Ever made dubstep joint? I've tried many times. It doesn't sound very good. I don't know. I haven't really developed those skills, I suppose. Alright, I guess I'm going to close Ableton and reopen it. Nice. Hey. Okay, now you can hear me. So yeah, you can see already, basically what I'm doing here is I'm just playing the pads on the push, but you can see like I'm coming up with chord voicings that I wouldn't come up with normally. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's put that one in. I guess I could just hit record. There we go. Alright, yeah, so those 4 notes, there we go. There's chord 1. And I can honestly just write the chord progression around this now. Also, let me change this sound, because I want to use that felt deep. Alright, there we go. Hold up. Julian, I heard you hate the word sound design. Good sound. Also requires pretty good sound sense. Cause true. Yeah, I mean, I know how to make the sounds, honestly. I just can't get, like, the groove right. Julian does sound finding instead. And fee for splice sounds, how much? $7.99, yeah. Sounds very spiritual. Sound discovery. Personal discovery. Sound osmosis. Well, you can download everything, yes. Well, anyway, yeah, so about the whole, like, sound finding and sound design thing. Technically, oh, God, did my voice just crack? It did. That was very bad. Technically, okay, anyway. Like, yeah, I think sound finding, I mean, that was, like, part of that was I was just trying to make a video. Like, or I was, like, trying to, like, make a video that could, in some way, potentially, like, stir up some controversy or something. Like, I don't know. I just want to, like, kind of shake things up a little bit. And, yeah, like, basically, I think sound design is still a term that can be used because there are times when you just, like, hear, like, for example, if you're making, like, deep house, you're like, okay, I want to use a basic FM deep house bass. There you are designing the sound because you hear it in your head and you're making it. That's that. I just think sound design is, like, a misleading, like, it's misleading, like, language-wise to just call everything sound design because you're not really always designing sounds, as I pointed out in the video, you know? But sound design is still, like, a term that I would use. But you know me. Gotta add some kind of pretension to it. most of the cool sounds come from messing around and putting effects. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're trying to provoke the producer community. If anyone hands me a business card that says sound designer, I'm tearing. I mean, I'm not necessarily trying to provoke them, but it's like, it's the kind of video where it could either get like 500 views or like get a lot of people talking. Like, I'm more just wanting to like, I don't know. The thing is, I'm not even trying to like mess with the producer community that much, because I'm still not trying to be like such a massive, like, I'm not trying to be like just a producer, you know. I mean, I mostly just wanted to, like, sort of explain what I think, I guess. About the whole thing. Okay, I cannot talk while doing this. But it's like, yeah, I'm not even trying to change people's minds. I just wanted to more, like, open people up, like, it's not that big of a deal to me. Like, I don't really care if everyone keeps calling it sound design. I do think that there would be a good reason to change that, because, again, like, it's misleading to beginners. Like, it's like, the term kind of gives you the wrong mindset, you know? Like, it puts you in this mindset that, like, you have to have all these ideas, which you really don't. You just need to kind of, like, start messing around with gear. Like I did here. Like, I just started playing chords and I came up with this thing. I'm trying to put in the velocity of that down. Alright, that voice in there is very important. That is what's going to make this chord go back into this one. You're trying to make a name off others, riding off people's coattails. I mean, I guess that could be said, but it's like, it's also, you know, it's not just me. It's like, that's kind of the medium. Like, if you think about it, like, okay, if you're, for example, if you're interested in being, like, a classical piano player, like, you don't just start out the first day writing, like, a whole long thing, like, a whole long score, right? Like, you would start out by playing other people's music and then sort of, like, learning how to write your own that way. And it's really kind of the same thing with electronic music, too. But, like, yeah, it's like, it's not just, like, riding off people's coattails. It's, like, trying to, I guess, like, I mean, that's the way I can get this information to you guys. Like, the thing is, I mean, if you watch the videos, too, you'll see, like, it's not just, like, how to copy John Hopkins, how to copy Forte. It's, like, me doing my own production techniques and my own, like, how I do things, and then, like, explaining different types of sounds using these artists. Like, for example, with the Fortet videos or the John Hopkins videos, like, there are a lot of other artists that sound like them. The reason why I use them as the people, or as, like, the face of these videos is because, like, they're the ones that are going to make people want to watch it, and they're the ones that, like, people, I mean, I guess people just, like, think that they only do, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but, like, yeah, that's the most effective way that I can get my message across, you know? I don't know. I'm not really, yeah. I mean, I guess in some way it's sort of like making a name off others, but like in the same sense there too is like, yeah, all art is influenced by something. Like, what would you rather I do? Make a bunch of music that's like copying those people, or make a bunch of videos which use their name to sort of get people to pay attention to it, I guess, is the best way I could put it. I don't know. If you don't put a producer's name in your vid, you will get no views. Well, that's not necessarily true, because I have tested this, and I've done videos. Like, you can see last week, for example, I made a video about how to turn 8-bar loops into finished tracks. And that's got, like, 2,000-something views right now. So that's not always the case. like 2,000 is like a pretty good amount of views for me. If a video gets like 2K, that's pretty solid. And I mean, yeah, it did that, and that had no other producer's name, and just had pictures of me in the thumbnail. So I think it does work, or I think it is getting the thing out there. Like, you can start out whatever it's called. You can start out doing one thing and change it to something else as well. You know, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm not really doing this in a very concise way, but you get what I'm saying here. You stop trolling. Nobody ever asked how to sound like Julie and Earl. They didn't, but if you watch my videos, I will show you a lot of techniques that I use that will probably help you. Maju, what is up, dude? Yo. I mean, I don't know. I know you're not supposed to address the haters, but like, I do like to address the haters when I have like a good way to address them, because I feel like in that case, like I could at least somewhat articulate myself as to why they are wrong. But yeah. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we in E minor, I believe. Yep, E minor. I want to get like a loop. We can try that one. But I want to try getting a loop, and then what I'm going to do is put it in the background and filter it and pitch it and all that kind of stuff. What is this called? Organic chill. Alright, let's do it. Yo, Alaka Schumer, what's up? But yeah, like, that's the thing. And this is like, I plan to explain this later on as well, when there's like, hopefully more people paying attention. Like, the reason why I use people's names to, like, essentially promote my videos is because, again, like, that's the most effective way. Like, there's no other way to put it. Like, with YouTube, that's what you have to do. You use other people, or not use other people, but, like, you have to have clickbait somehow. And that's my way of doing it. Like, again, I think it's the art form more than it is, like, me specifically trying to profit off of other people, if that makes any sense. Let me try reversing this. Ooh, chat disconnected. I don't know what's going on. Hold up a sec. Is everybody else having, I guess you wouldn't be able to say, but is everybody else having like a chat disconnected thing? Because that's what I'm getting. Techno, oh, there we go. You doing feedback today? Yeah, I am, Maju. Send it through. You want to make a business off of techno? Why don't you just make techno? Well, I don't want to just make techno. I mean, another part of it, too, is, like, this has always been a part of, like, my, like, art, I will say, like, with making music. I didn't just make music, like, I never just made one style, you know? Like, I was always trying to make a million different types of things at once, because, truth be told, I'm just really excited by this music. Like, every time I hear something new that I really love, I just want to know how to make it. So, like, yeah, that's kind of part of it. And, like, also, I mean, I guess you could say, yeah, make your own name. But, again, I don't think that's entirely just me. That's also, again, like, the platform and, like, the way this is all working. Like, sure, if this was 10 years ago and I was trying to somehow make my name through, like, MySpace or something like that, then I'd probably just be doing that. But because it's 2018 and YouTube is a really effective way of getting yourself out there, and honestly, I think it's the future. Like, I think a lot more people, like, every producer is going to have to do what I'm doing in the future. Yeah. You can't hate the player, hate the game. Yo, dude, piano sounds nice, man. What's your favorite piano sounds? Well, definitely, you guys who watch these streams know Una Corda. I also really like this one, this Oliver Arnold's Toolkit, I think it is. Yeah, it's by Spitfire Audio. And then also, one that's, like, very good that I use, actually more than I really say on here, is this one. In this orchestral, this August Forster and this Concert Grand. Those two are actually very nice. And those are just Contact default library things. Also, while we're on the topic of haters, I will say also, like, I still stand by my ideals, or by my statement that haters are just people who are mad at themselves because they don't believe in themselves enough to do what you do. Like, I bet you a lot of people, like, hating on my videos and stuff are people who, like, probably would want to make videos or would want to be a famous musician, but, like, truth be told, they probably won't become one because they may not feel, like, comfortable enough with themselves or, like, confident with themselves or whatever it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the reason you're watching my videos. Like, you're here because you care about this a lot. That's the truth. And so, to comment on one of my videos and say something kind of, like, hating is, yeah, I think more a reflection of, like, what I was just saying. Because, like, truth be told, if you really didn't care, you just wouldn't be watching the videos. Like, it doesn't, even if you do, like, hate, oh, that's cool. Even if you do, like, hate what I do, you could still just completely avoid it altogether and, like, your life would not be affected in any kind of negative way. So, the fact that haters would still be watching the videos kind of just means that they still want to watch the videos. Okay, that doesn't really work here. I thought that would work, but that's an example of, like, trying to make something kind of weird with, like, a loop. But yeah, like, that's basically the best way I could put it. This doesn't have much, but this usually is, like, a good technique. Like I said, if you find, like, something cool and then put it in the background, I think it can work. You a fan of Chris Clark? Is it possible to recreate his sounds? I know he includes a lot of field recordings. Yeah, well, send it through to the email. It's all in the description. I would definitely check that out. Erningson's Finest. Robert Lynch, cheers. Cheers, so good, true. Have you heard the Goldfrapp remix of... I've heard of Goldfrapp before. I gotta check that out. Let me see what's going on with these submissions here. Where are they at? Okay, one moment. I gotta see on my phone here. Okay, yeah, I got a few submissions. Cool. So, this first one here is from Topi. I think would be how you say that. Toby. I don't know exactly. But, let's peep this. Envious. Good, like, hard techno. Yo, so this is a really good techno track. I like how that one synth loop is evolving. That like, I hear that pad in the background too. That like. Personally, I would bring that up a little bit. Like, I think you need a little bit more like ear candy kind of stuff, and that will definitely help. That pad, like just bringing it up. This is a really solid track. Truth be told, this is cool. It's just like I said, I think it needs a little bit more ear candy to really bring it to life. This is good though. The mix between the kick and then like that synth that's in the low end is sounding pretty good. Pedro Van Bass, we're gonna send demo. It's all in the description. Donations appreciated. Very much appreciated. Yeah, this is cool. Like I said, solid track. I just think you could bring in some more like ear candy kind of stuff. Maybe try adding like some noise, like not like white noise, but like maybe some vinyl noise or like some rain samples or something like that. Like the kind of stuff I do in my videos. But yeah, thank you for sending that one in. This next one here is from Marcus, an original track I'm working on. Kind regards, Marcus Johnson.
How we gonna start in this life, in this light? Oh, don't forget the love that we find, in this life. Yeah, I'll be there for you when you were all alone. I'll be there for you, 'cause I know that I'll be there for you when you were all alone. Oh, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there for you.
Hey, use a low pass filter for your voice. Is this like a meme? Because I feel like some other people were like commenting that the other day. And I feel like if I actually use the low pass, like let's just do this. Like if I just take a lot of high end on my voice, I guess that kind of helps. I don't know. I thought that was like a meme or something.
Anything, anything. All alone, I'll be there. All alone, all alone, I'll be there. All alone, for you. All alone, I'll be there.
The drop is a bit repetitive. I would maybe try to add some like some kind of variation to the vocal chops. Like
You and me together, we could be anything.
also I made a future house track with the same acapella one time. Yeah, this is cool. Alright, yeah, this is tight. Like I said, it's just a little bit repetitive. I would maybe add some variation, like some new elements, like extra kind of ear candy stuff. Also, cool logo, but you should put like a line between here, so it's like M-A-J. That would be cool. Just my thoughts. Anyway, Julian Earl, professional graphic designer. Anyway, thank you for sending that one through, Marcus. That was a cool track. This next one here is from Alexander. What about this? What about it? Oh. Nice transient there. Yeah, no problem, Soapy. Alright, this is good. I like the hi-hats. It's kind of basic. You know, like it's just kind of...
Leave no music behind.
Oh god, okay, I'm not gonna listen to that. It's kind of basic. I think you could use, like, obviously some more interesting stuff, like, just maybe some more, like, not like melodic elements like this. I'm not trying to say melodic techno, but like melodic elements like in the sense of just some stuff that has like a melody. Bonjour. Yo, Marinus. Hello, dude. But yeah, this was a cool track. Like I said, just maybe needs a little bit more stuff added to it. But definitely a very solid foundation. Just something I'm working on right now. Can't seem to find a melody. Well, try like some vocal samples or something. Like you could always just go for like the whatever it's called, losing your mind vibe, where it's just like the vocal sample, like you're losing your mind. I forget who made that. Was it Adam Bear? Like you could do like that kind of vibe. You could also do. I mean, you could also just have like it doesn't have to be melody. It could. You could always just have like a thing. I don't know. You can always just have like a vocal sample or like a 3/3 or something like that. That wouldn't have to be super melodic. You want some EDM melody? Yeah, sure, dude. Send it through. That'd be good. I could always use some midis. Maybe some crazy ones. Nice. Yeah, we'll love to check that out. Actually, that'd be cool. Cool. So this next one here is from Leonard. Ooh. That chord. No, just kidding. Okay, I was trying some like harmonies over that. Ooh. Yeah, that's a cool track. So overall, I think this is cool. It's just like, it's a little basic. Like just having that hi-hat, that thing in there, just feels a little bit like, I don't want to say it's like a cop-out, but it's like, you could do something more interesting there. Like maybe get some percussion that's more kind of like organic, or just like more, like something more interesting than just a hi-hat, you know, doing that pattern. I think it's cool. Maybe try putting like a shaker in the background or something like that. Like again, just something more organic and like fluid. But yeah, cool track. This next one here is from. Hold up a sec. From Piotr. Okay, let's check this out. Policy, sorry. Oh, that one. I feel like I'm gonna get a copyright strike for this one. I'm sorry. If you send in an original track, though, I will check it out. Or, like, something that just isn't so, like, popular. You know what I mean? But, yeah, thank you for sending that through either way. It's just not really, I don't know. Not the best deal. Thanks for being like, yeah, no problem, Leonard. Glad to do it. Alright, let's peep this one. It's another one from Topi. This is cool, too. I like that bass. good. Dude, I changed the thumbnail for the stream at the beginning of the stream, and it's the same one that was from last time. That's really useful. Let me change that real quick. This sounds good though. Honestly, I'll just do it later. Hey, this is a really cool track though. I like this one. It's got a little bit more stuff going on than the other one. Like that hectic ARP is nice. Now, what I would maybe recommend something based off mall grabs more. Yeah, I need to, cause like, dude, that was the stuff that I first started making tutorials about, and now it's like sort of changing. I need to make some new videos about that. You were right, AJ. Good tip there. This sounds cool. I like a lot how that like hectic ARP is going just throughout the whole thing, and kind of like evolving and changing. Now, if I could give you some advice, I would recommend making that like a little bit smaller, like maybe not as much reverb, and I don't know if there's like echo on it or whatever it is that's giving it like space. But maybe a little bit less of that, and then just try to like fatten it up, like make it really the main like thing. Like use some saturation and maybe some stuff like that to try to just kind of like beef it up, and again just bring it forward to the front of the mix as opposed to like adding the reverb. I think it'll be more powerful that way and more like memorable. This ARP is cool too. Yeah, I like this a lot. Let me see if I have any more. Thank you for sending that through, Topi. Alright, well, it doesn't look like we do, and it also is 3 p.m., so I think I'm going to go, guys. I've been streaming for 3 hours now. Thank you so much to everybody who watched, even the haters. I love you, too. You guys give me a lot of great insight, I guess. And yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Like I said, I love you guys so much. Go check out today's video.